What's up? How's everybody doing today? It's a nice, chill, relaxing, calming Sunday afternoon. At least where I am. Could be Monday morning. For those of you in Australia, I'm not too sure. I know you're quite ahead at a certain point. You're on Monday while we're still on Sunday. That's neither here or there. Today I'm just kind of doing a chill stream, something I can just hang out, chill, mess around with. And, I played Kerbal Space Program a long time ago on a friend's computer. That was kind of fun. I got it recently with a Humble Bundle. And, excuse me 1 minute. I had something stuck in my mouth, a piece of popcorn or something I was eating earlier. Sorry about that. But I have not played it, honestly, since it even hit Steam. When I played it, that was back when you could only get it off of their website. So, sit back, let's chill and relax. Ooh. Got me a nice cup of coffee, something a little different than the usual goblet of orange drink. And nice tobacco in a pipe. Mods. So let's oops, what did I do? Wow, Kerbal Space Program directly supports mods from CurseForge. That is pretty cool. I do remember hearing of one mod by a friend of mine who used to play this game. They kind of automatically did some calculations for you. But we're just gonna give it a go straight off the bat. See how many spaceships we can crack. Add-ons and mods, KSB community, and let's see how well the game runs. Seeing as I'm running it, and the stream runs because I'm running it in 1440p. So, new save, resume. I don't have a save. About making scenarios, training. Let's just do the training for now. Kind of learn the game, getting started, basic construction. I know they've added, like different facilities and stuff to the game. I have no idea what they're about. Back when I played it, you just had the hangar, runway, and like command control. So yeah. Alright. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Werner von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, make a transcontinental flight, or step onto the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It's pretty easy, even if you're not a famous rocket scientist like myself, okay? In this tutorial, I will first show you around the Kerbal Space Center, then take you to the vehicle assembly building where you will learn how to construct a simple spaceship. We'll cover adding and removing parts, what the parts do, how to change the performance settings of the parts which have that option, and how to control staging. Then the tutorial will have a craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. Each step I will lock out all controls other than the ones you need for that step. I still managed to mess up. It took even me some time to become as skilled as I am now. You can press the back button to go back and fix things. It won't light up unless you do mess up. Okay. Simple enough. I don't know what that is. At first I thought it was something on my screen, but it's something out there. We're now at the Kerbal Space Center. I'll give you a quick rundown on how to get around. Kerbal Space Program for short, the KSC for short, is home to the pinnacle of Kerbal endeavor and achievements of space exploration. Using the facilities you can see here, you'll be able to manage your space program, create rockets and planes, track your Kerbal explorers as they roam the solar system, find exciting new users for explosive substances, users, and in case of emergency, hire more Kerbals. Find out each of the facilities. You can hover your mouse over them or facilities button. They show up when the cursor is outside this window. If you need to repair a structure or upgrade them in career, you can do so by right-clicking them. Okay, tracking station, launch pad, vehicle assembly bay, mission control, spaceplane hangar, astronaut complex, administration building, research and development. Alright. I think the names are pretty self-explanatory for what each one of them do, and the runway. Okay, let's get to vehicle assembly bay. See, this hasn't really changed much, except for added some extra Kerbals walking around. Maybe we can see the runway better. There you go. What you see in the middle of the screen is the construction area, where parts are placed and your craft is constructed. Left side of the screen is the parts toolbox. It will show all the parts you have available in each of the different categories. Once there are any to pick, that is it. That is. No. I can't read, can't talk. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright. Select the command module. If you want your craft to be controllable, you need a command module. And it's best to make it the first part you place. This part will either contain some plucky Kerbal crew or automated pilot mechanism. As we just started, there's only one choice. Go ahead and pick the command module from the pods tab. Now, which one is actually the pods tab? Oh, the very top one. Alright. At least one part is placed. You can look around with the following controls. Orbit the camera, arrow keys, or right mouse drag. Move the camera up down. That way. Pitch up and down. Alright. Sit down for a minute. Alright. Alright, cool. Simple enough. If you'd like your pilot to be able to make more than one flight, he or she will have to return safely to the ground or water on Kerbin. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that happens. They can be found on the Utility tab. Change tabs by clicking their icons and left window, blah, blah, blah. When you're choosing parts, you can view the details of available parts by hovering over them in the toolbox. When info is visible, most parts have an additional information window, which can be opened with a right click. Note that the parachute states the effective diameter in each state and what the maximum safe speed for deployment is. Go ahead and select the MK16, the Mark 16 parachute, by left clicking on it. Then move it to the top of the command pod so that the green sphere at the bottom of the parachute lines up with the green sphere at the top of the pod. Click again to attach. Okay. What was it? Utilities, right? Utilities. Wow. So now we actually have to add the parachute to it. Or was that always a thing? I can't remember, it's been so long. More info. Semi-deployable. Effective diameter 0.8. Fully deployable effective diameter 20.7. Max safe deploy speed at home is approximately 264 meters or miles a second. Full deployment altitude 1,000 meters. I guess it's meters, maybe miles. I don't know. Semi-deployable. No, it's gotta be meters. Miles is MI. So meters. 264 meters a second. Full deployment altitude 1,000 meters. Semi-deployable. Minimum pressure is 0.04 atmosphere. Alright. Let's just click on that, and I don't know why I say like line up, like the part turns green when you can attach it. Alright, next. Learning this together as we go. Should be like a how-to. I'll just read everything for you so you don't have to read it yourself. Some parts, like our parachute here, have configurable options. To see these, we need to right-click on the parachute we just attached to the pod. Do that now, and you will see the available parameters. On the parachute, you will see that we can adjust our altitude and the atmospheric pressure at which to open. The setting can be quite useful on distant worlds. For now, let's check that the opening height on the chute is at least 1,000 meters, because safety is the Kerbal way, after all. Yeah, until we launch a guy. Until we try to send Jeremiah Kerbin to the moon, accidentally speed up our time too fast and lose control of it. Instead of orbiting, because we couldn't catch it fast enough, we ended up boomeranging him off the moon out into, what, 3 billion light years out in space. That's how long it was going to take him to get back to Kerbin. Yeah, that happened the last time I tried to play this. So, yeah. Safety is always the Kerbal way. For the minimum pressure slider, move it move it to the right to 0.2. This setting prevents the chute from activating until atmospheric pressure is above the configured value. On Kerbin, 0.2 is about 9 kilometers in altitude. So even if you stage early and arm the parachute, it will wait until then to activate. You can hide these options by right-clicking on the background scene or picking up another part when there's one available. When you're happy with that, we can proceed. Okay, right-click. 1.2. We can do 2.21. It'll let us do 0.21. What about 0.9? Yeah. So there are some tolerances in the game. That's kind of nice in case you accidentally move it before letting go of the mouse button and move one. You're good. Altitude 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 meters. I guess it's meters. Okay, next up, that's 1 kilometer. That's less than a mile. A little less than a mile, about 3/4 of a mile, something like that. Next up, we are going to need something to make us go. Click on the Engines tab on the left to show the available engines and solid rocket motors. Grab one and connect it to the bottom of the pod. You may need to zoom or move the camera to be able to do so. Okay, let's find engines. Engines, yeah. The Thumper, solid fuel booster. Fill the new, even more volatile fuel. The BACC offers semi-reliable performance at a good price. Max thrust, kilonewtons, 250 kilonewtons, max thrust, vacuum, 300 kilonewtons, engine ISP, 175 ASL to 210, vacuum, atmospheric, something or another. Propellant solid fuel, 19.432 a second, max, flame out under 10%, engine cannot be shut down. Holds 820 solid fuel, mass is 6.15 tons, megatons. What costs? 492. Okay. Just click on the thumper and attach that sucker. All right, starting to look like Spetsnaz rocket. Something like that, whatever. You know, the old school shit. It's just a fucking rocket with a tip. Next up, we're going to need something to make us go. Okay, wait, where are that? Alright, next. Oops. I forgot. You're just starting out. You're not a famous rocket scientist. And to make that craft survivable as it stands now, you'll have to be better at rocket science than me. Ha, impossible. The problem with that craft is that the solid rocket is too powerful for the payload. A single small pod and shoot. It will either burn up on ascension from going too fast, or burn up coming back down. Even if you survive that, the craft's mass will cause it to fall too fast for the parachute to operate properly, and you'd hit the surface before it can stop you. Okay, I promise to teach you how to change that to make it work in a later tutorial, but for now, let's continue. Oh wow, things have gotten a little bit more complicated than I last remember. Of course, also, honestly, I don't think I even read the tutorial when first and last time I played. I think I was just like, fuck it. Let's just skip through all this crap, or not even do a tutorial, let's just start building rockets. But I kind of actually want to learn how to play this game right, so that hopefully we can actually progress somewhere and get to the moon instead of just failing every time. Well, at least this way I get to tell you about removing parts. Pick up the back thumper and either drop it back over the parts toolbox or press delete. Instead, let's add the solid motor. It's a better match for a ship of this size. At the start of your career, you will have what I consider rubbish parts. Literally, the motor here looks like and may well be a converted trash can. Oh, great. That said, it does have enough oomph to get this little craft moving skyward and quickly. As you progress, you'll be able to unlock more engines and other parts. For now, though, let's pick up the RT-5 flea and connect it to the bottom of the pod. Alright. We're literally, I don't even think we can get out of the atmosphere with this thing. Might be able to get to the edge of the atmosphere and then break apart and come back down to Earth. Curb it. The staging stack. Oh yeah, the staging stack down here, okay. Nice one. You've built the simplest survivable craft possible. We could go launch this right now, but it might be safer to explain one other thing first. In the bottom right, you will see the staging stack. It's the box with the number 0 and icons for the parachute and engine in it. This stack shows us which parts will be activated as we stage our rocket. Okay. What this shows is that when we activate the next stage, both the engine and parachute will be triggered. While it could be considered funny to open the chute and fire the motor at the same time, it's not going to give us much of a flight. To fix this, we need to separate the engine and chute into 2 stages. If you mouse over the 0 stage, you'll see a little add button. Alright, yep. And minus up here to the left of the box. Click the plus button to add a new stage. Alright. If you add too many, click the minus button on the extra ones to remove them. Make sure you have precisely 2 stages. Alright. Excellent. It's important to know that the stages activate from the highest number and then count down. So our first stage will be stage 1, the engine, and our second will be stage 0, the chute. Now drag the engine icon from stage 0 down to stage 1 to give our pilot some comfort. Pickety bam, we're getting there. I think we should maybe move the camera back to right here. What do you guys think? Once I get a better setup going on, like managing camera and monitors, chat and whatnot won't be so bad. Let's just do down a little bit. Yeah, that works. We'll be getting a new camera soon, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow or Tuesday we'll be getting a new camera, slightly better. You won't get all this kind of motion blur going on. Maybe just a tiny little bit, but not as much. Alright, excellent. Note that stages activate from the highest number. Count down. Okay, cool. We got that. That's it. We now have a reliably safe craft that's ready to go. Let's make sure that we need this design again. We don't have to build it all from scratch. At the top of the screen, you will see the name for our craft. Untitled Spacecraft. Doesn't seem so majestic. Why don't you change that to be something more your style? And you can add a description if you'd like to. When you use the load screen later, the names and descriptions will help you grab the right vessel. When you're happy with the name, click on the save icon in the upper right. Okay. The flea jumper. Literally the smallest craft ever. Not leaving planet. I like that. Alright, where is the save button? Save. Again, just to make sure. Alright. Next. Excellent work. Feel free to play around with the parts and techniques I've shown you. And when you're ready to continue, press the red button in the upper right to exit. Back at the training menu, try the flight basics tutorial to learn how to fly this little craft, and then the intermediate construction tutorial can teach you more about the editor. Note, any vessels you create here will be lost when you exit. This is just for playing around. Oh. Okay. Done. Can we go test it? No, we can't go launch it. That'd be cool if we could just went and launched it from here just for shits and giggles. It's supposed to be a way that you can move this? Move. Very cool, we can offset parts. I kind of wanted to move the whole thing. Actions? Nope. Switch editor? What does that do? Ah! We're not quite centered. Takes us from the spaceplane hangar to here. Just like that. Crew. Parts with crew capacity. Available crew. Yeah, we don't want to. Jebediah is what I meant. We gotta save Jebediah for our most important mission. Okay, Jebediah's gotta stay ready to go for our most important mission, which is the one where everything goes to shit and he ends up out in space and never coming back. This spacecraft costs $1,200 or Kerbal, whatever they call them. Oh, that's cool. Engineer's report, craft stats, parts 3, mass 2.4 tons? Doesn't seem right. Design checklist. Alright. Now let's leave. Doesn't matter. We'll hit save, but it won't matter. Mun or bust. Alright. Basic flight. To the Mun. Asteroid redirect mission? Learn the basics of flying crafts at KSP. In this tutorial, flight instructor Gene Kerman will take you through the essential flight controls and instruments required to launch a simple hopper. I like to call it a jumper, but okay. That you built and construction basics. Okay. If it did actually save it, then our shit is kind of slightly, just ever so slightly off center. Let's check to see if it's off center. Nah, it's not the one we built. It's a new one that's just used for tutorial purposes. Make you think it's the one you built. Alright, welcome to the Kerbal Space Center launch facility. I am Gene Kerman, and I will teach you the basics of piloting a spacecraft. I trust you've already checked the basic construction tutorial. If not, I recommend you do so before going through this one. Today we will do a run through of all the important controls for your spacecraft or little hopper from your basic construction lesson with Werner. May not have all of them, but we'll do a full run through once and see how it flies. Ready to go? Press next. Next. Alright. Flying a spacecraft is all about being in control of a generally very chaotic situation. As a pilot, your main flight controls will affect the pitch, yaw, and roll of the ship. Let's look at those first. All the other controls will be locked until they are needed or this tutorial is closed. Okay, cool. The yaw. The roll. The pitch. Okay. Who's that? Thought you said all other controls would be locked. How do we exit? Uh-oh. How do we go back? Oh. You're a curious one, aren't you? The IVA button over each crew member's portrait will let you see the ship from his or her own perspective. I think this is Valentino, whatever her name is. Note that in this mode, your flight UI has less instruments, since most of them can be found in the cockpit itself. Yeah. In internal view, right click will toggle between mouse look and interactive modes. You can look around without having to hold down the right mouse button. Try looking around by clicking on things. The engineering department says there are many devices in there that actually work. They seem to be quite proud of that. In fact, when there are multiple crews, you can cycle through the POV by using C. You can exit. You can return to. Okay, so V. What? Oh, camera auto, camera free. Camera chase, camera locked. That's like, I wonder, okay, hold on. View. Target switching locked. Okay. Oh yeah, everything's obviously doesn't work right now during tutorial, but we can still fuck around with things. Alright. See? Cannot EVA in this scenario. Okay. You control your ship rotation using these controls. Pitch up, pitch down. Yaw left, yaw right. Roll left, roll right. By controlling pitch, yaw, and roll together, you can keep the ship in a controlled flight. Try it now and notice the indicator on the lower left side move as you provide control inputs. Alright, next. Throttle plus pitch, yaw, and roll are the main controls you'll need to master for a successful crash-free flight. We'll skip over the throttle controls for now, as this vessel has no need for it. Don't worry, I'll explain in another time when it's of use. Remember that all of these controls have a limited amount of effectiveness, so bigger, heavier ships will probably respond much more sluggish to the controls than a little small one. Wish I had known that before, a long time ago when I played this. It's also good to keep in mind that if stages are separated from the ship, it will become lighter, and this will usually mean easier to control. Let's look at the rest of the flight controls. So, if I remember correctly, no, I was gonna say I think space is throttle, but that doesn't seem right. We'll figure it out. We'll know. Space is launch and activate the next stage. It's activate stages. Okay. In flight, all the planning you put into the staging sequence of your ship comes into play. From launch to the final deployment of the descent parachutes, you can control the activation of several of the ship's parts by activating stages. Notice the stage indicator in the lower left. It shows the current active stage. Since we haven't launched yet, it shows the first stage is active. The lower left. Oh. Okay. I have your staging controls locked for now, so the stage indicator is glowing purple. Yep. One more thing on staging. If the stage setup is causing strife, you can change your mind about something. You can edit the stage sequence on the fly, pun intended. No need to go back to assembly facility. Cool. An important part of flying is knowing how your ship is oriented and where it is going. That's why a good pilot is always aware of the ship's altitude, where it is pointing. And its velocity vector, where it is going. These are always the same direction, and as your skills improve, you should pick up on these. The big round instrument on the bottom, on the lower center of the screen, is called the nav ball. This device sums up most of the critical information needed for proper death-free flight. Here you see the ship's nose in relation to the horizon. When you're not pointing straight up, it is easily visible as a line between blue sky and the brown ground, as well as its heading, compass bearing, and speed. Alright. Here you see the ship's nose in relation to the horizon. When you're not pointing straight up, it's easily visible. Okay. You also get several icons that indicate things like your current velocity vector, but we'll have a look at those later. Okay. Do we get to launch anytime soon? Looks like maybe camera should come down just a little bit more. If I can get it to come down some. I guess that's better. Alright, in the top center part of the screen you have your altimeter, vertical speed indicator, and atmosphere gauges. The altimeter will show the distance to the planet's surface at sea level. This means the actual surface may be much closer, so watch out for the ground when landing. So we're 74 meters above sea level. Your vertical speed indicator shows how quickly your altitude is changing. Guess it's that. There, circle 1. When launching, it is considered best to keep this gauge pointing up. Okay, at 100. The atmosphere gauge indicates how deep the ship is in the planet's atmosphere. This helps you know if the ship is high enough for orbiting without losing speed to air resistance, or judge how effective wings and control surfaces will be. Okay. One last thing before we give this rocket the green light. In the staging stack, you can see the indicator for your parachute. This indicator shows when the chute will be activated by staging. You already know that, but the background will also change color to indicate when it is safe to stage the parachute. And the foreground, the parachute bit of the icon itself, will change color depending on the parachute state. Note, however, that by default, parachutes will not deploy when unsafe, even if you stage them. Left 3 show safety, safe, risky, and unsafe to deploy. The chute is unstaged, white. In the left 3, the right 3 show stay after staging, armed, deployed, and chute shredded. When you're familiar with the chute icon colors, you can move on. Safe, risky, and unsafe. So you want it to be white, like it is now, when you deploy it. And after it's deployed, you don't want it to turn red. So, okay. Okay, enough talk. I'll unlock the flight controls and you'll be clear for launch. At any time, you may press escape to pause the game. In the pause menu, you can restart the flight or end this tutorial. Choose end scenario and return to the main menu. For now, get yourself prepared to hit space when ready to launch. Don't forget, our hopper has only a solid rocket motor, so there is no throttle control. That's why we didn't review the throttle here. Make sure to fly in a nice high arc and enjoy the flight. Alright. Are you guys ready? T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Go until we have no more fuel, I guess. Or until we start dropping. Or how far this rocket can get into space. And up you go. You can try practicing some of the controls we just discussed, like pitch, yaw, and roll. Just keep an eye on the parachute icon in the staging list that shows how safe the current environment is for chutes. Once it goes red, it won't deploy until it's clear again, even if you stage it. I realize that this could be too much to learn in one go. Okay, deploy the parachute. Salt motor is burned out. You're passing Aphos, the highest point on your flight. Speed is low, enough that it's safe to stage again to deploy the parachute. It is worth citing. If you didn't fly high enough, you may not have enough air under you to slow down before you crash. Alright, so now we just wait for the parachute to deploy. No matter what we do here, besides that, oh, okay, whoop. And we can't change our direction. And now we sit back and enjoy the descent. At least we're coming back right down on Kerbal. The thing doesn't look like it's opening. Oh god. Oh god. 215. There we go. Alright. We're gonna land right in the facility. That's good. Alright. We're safe. We're moving at like 6.4.5 meters a second. Alright. Cool. Cool beans. And we touched down safely. Well done. You survived your first quick flight. Oops. When you land it or splashed on Kerbin and not in training, you can point the mouse just above the altimeter and click the recover button on the panel that slides down to ask to be picked up. You've also unlocked the crew hatch, so if you feel like going out for a walk or a swim, you can click the EVA, extravehicular activity. Yep, already did that. That will pop up when your mouse over the portrait. Take a walk. You can do it for fun or to collect surface samples. This concludes today's lesson. To exit training, press escape, access the panel and scenario. Okay, cool. Can we get back in the spacecraft? That's my question. Recover vessel. Oh well. and scenario. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. Somebody asked what I wanted to eat for dinner. Alright, let's do the intermediate construction. Or what's there for scenarios? Asteroid redirect mission, Dino Wing final approach, reentry, EVA and curved orbit, Duna exploring Gilly, pending impact, Jewel aero bike, Mun orbit. Start new career. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. Unnamed. We'll call it Playbox. Flat. Excuse me, sorry. Yep. Jebediah. Kerman. They have difficulty options? Huh. Enable comm network. Disable its re-entry heat. Indestructible facilities. Yeah, we'll do custom. That looks good. Alright. Start. This will be what we'll do until I get through all the tutorials, I guess you say. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director and your guide for this quick introduction. This is Space Center. From here, you can manage all aspects of this. Thanks, I got it. What is that? We can't go out there and look at it? That sucks. Okay. Wonder what that is out there. Vehicle bay assembly. Oh, we have like everything unlocked almost. Got it. Alright, we need a pod. External command seat. It wasn't too terribly heavy. Let's go with that. How big this thing is. Oh, it's actually relatively small. It's relatively small as well. You get more thrust with that though. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna throw that on there. Let's not forget about our parachute. It can take raw materials containing. Okay, we don't need any of that. We're just trying to get into space. Fuel tanks. That's way too big. Alright. Now we're talking. That's too big. That's perfect. Alright. Now we need... Alright. Now we need decouplers, structural, I-beam, stability enhancer, coupling, radial decoupler. These should be fine. Alright. We're gonna put 4 other rockets on the outside of this rocket. Actually, yeah, these lines will help me line things up. All right. let's get some more of those fuel tanks. Is this it? No. Wait, we're in engines. Fuel tanks. That was not it. That's it. Okay. Where's that tool? Aha! Alright, hold on. I'm gonna like relearn all this stuff. Okay. Delete. Delete. And delete. Okay. Here we go. Radio coupling. Alright. Now now we're cooking with bacon. There we go. Because why not? Engines. That's too big. That's also, well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe aerodynamically. Oh God. Yep. Those. Yep. Those definitely work. Alright, now we can start putting modules. Communication. Utilities. Kelsus mobility enhancer. Bay launch escape system. These are like parachutes. The Matic Junior. Don't need that. Illuminator. Maybe this? Well, we don't really need 4. I don't think we need 4 of them. I don't know. Science. Thermometer, fuel spectrovarimeter, press mat, surface scanning module, science junior infrared telescope. Yeah, I don't think we needed that. Communications. Communications, settled. Electrical, fuel cell. No. Thermal. No. Wait, where do we have heat shield? Probably. Oh God, that's big. Yeah, we probably should put one of them up there. Oh well. Ground, coupling, payload, structural, command and control. Okay, we do need it. Advanced inliner stabilizer. Okay. I do remember this much. do need this guy. I remember that much. We do need that guy. Yeah, that's how we want it. Those engines, then decouple them off. Then that engine, decouple that off. Then just that, then parachute. Is that how I want that? There you go. Inline stabilizer. No. Maybe that is the best way to go about doing it. Fly-by-wire. Alright, we're just gonna Proto 1. Cross your fingers. Alright, I'll go ahead and save that. Make sure it's saved. Let's launch it and see what the fuck ends up happening. Yeah. Better not be Jebediah. That better not be Jebediah. I forgot to see who the crew members were. It's probably Jebediah. Full crew control. Oh god. That's probably Jebediah. Alright. Oh god. Unknown objects. Okay. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets and the sun. That is pretty cool. I don't think we'll make it any of those planets and a couple asteroids. Looks like 4 asteroids. That's it. Alright. And then 2 moons. Minmus and the Mun. There has to be another moon over there. Set as target. Target the Mun. Alright. T-minus. Make sure this is all right. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on. Just in case. Alright. 1. What happened? You're like, didn't move anywhere. That's the throttle. I forget. Are we still targeting the moon? Set as target. Alright. What's up, Nicho Gamer? How's it going? This game does not work like I remember it. Okay. Target him on. Alright. That didn't really work at all. Okay. For flight, let's go back to the vehicle assembly. Maybe it's just the wrong fuel. We need liquid fuel. I know that for sure. Good, what about you? I'm doing alright. Just doing a kind of chill stream for a little while. I regret to say that you're kind of coming on the tail end of it. About to go out for dinner here soon. But not before we hopefully get our craft into space. Liquid oxidizer. Hey, monopropellant. Do we have anything that is a solid fuel? Xenon gas. Don't save. Do they still have their? Yes, they do. They do still have their stuff. Their pre-made things. I just want to get something into space real quick. Kerbal X. Load. Now that's how you make a spacecraft. Alright, let's go launch it. Beautiful enough. How has your day been so far? And your weekend, for that matter. It is Sunday. This is the last day of the weekend. Alright. Let's go ahead and set our course. Get our RCS and our SAS on to help us out. Alright, T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. good, you think? What's up, man? Why is it you think? My weekend's been pretty good, pretty relaxed. Late nights. Mostly just playing games, watching YouTube, streaming. That's gotta be Jebediah right there, because he's all like, yeah, stupid, I'm happy. Dang, we're down to one rocket now. Can we detach these? You gotta do it in stages, that sucks. All they do is add and wait to slow me down. Burning fuel like a mug. I'm actually really surprised it's taking this long to burn up the rest of this fuel. We're almost out of the atmosphere, which is awesome. I didn't think we would make it on this last rocket. Alright. Drop them off. And drop that off. We did it! We're in space! Sorry, I used to have my camera over there and I moved it. But we did it, we're in space! I'm gonna let it keep rolling until it stops ascending. We're going at a pretty good fast rate. And we're in orbit. And that's where we're trying to get. But unfortunately, we can't just go straight there. Okay. I think I kind of remember how to do this. We've got to burn retrograde. If I can remember how to burn retrograde. Oh, shit. Well, we ain't going nowhere now. We're going to be stuck in space. Great. There's something like burning retrograde. Okay, I wish I could just. Gotta set our retrograde. That's what it is. Add maneuver. Yeah. It is set to retrograde, which I forget where. And our prograde. Well, we fucked that up. We're still actually ascending. We might see this out. Maybe. Yeah, see, we didn't make it completely out of Earth's atmosphere, because even though say we're orbiting. It still wants to point down, so there's still some gravity at play here. We got two Kerbals that are happy as shit. And one is about to freak out. Oh god. Oh. I wonder what's gonna. I wonder if this actually do anything. That'd be great if they made like the Kerbins could throw up or something. God knows I know I'd probably be throwing up. We'll probably never gain control of this thing ever again. Maybe if we hold in the opposite direction. I think we broke it. Yep, I think we broke it. What does this do? Messages. Oh god. I would be shitting myself right now if it was actually me. Okay, so the two up here in the pilot's quarters are the ones that are happy and enjoying themselves. I don't know where. Oh, he's down here. Okay. This one, the one I'm looking at now, is the one who's freaking out. No, we can't see his face from here. That sucks. Are we decreasing speed? Yep, we're decreasing speed now. Or we're decreasing in our height away from Kerbin, and we're increasing in speed exponentially. This is pretty terrible considering our state of things right now. 'Cause I don't know if we can fix this. At all. Alright. Try to fix this. It's almost as if the controls are broken and stuck in the opposite direction. Oh god. This is terrible. Why is it like I seem to be able to break everything I play? I don't know if this is me or if things just started going in a more violent reaction. Back a squirrel. Kerbal emulsification, I see. Yeah. Just kind of wanted to do something that was a little chill for the day. Because I didn't have too much stream time. I'll be coming back on later tonight around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just kind of want to do something chill for the day. And we have indefinitely sealed the fate of our Kerbals to death once we get back to the planet. I totally fucked this one up. But yeah, so what's up, man? How's it going? How's your day been? I'm trying to get it to stop from rotating violently, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Let me turn that off. Oh. That was trying to fix it. Okay. I don't think it will happen. Maybe when we get back in the atmosphere and have more gravity pull on the situation. Maybe. I'm not quite sure about that. Well, as I say, you would think our Kerbals would be experiencing an ass ton of G-force, but I guess when you're out in space, it doesn't really quite apply the same way. Let's just kind of speed this up a little bit. Cannot warp faster than one time in the atmosphere. Okay. That's good. It did correct itself. This is red, which is not good. I think we're gonna live it. Okay, shoot. Deploy. Now we're moving quite too fast. Thrusters, maybe? Help. Whew. Alright. That did help. That did help. I don't know. Coming in too hot. No? Whew. We saved it. Our Kerbals, especially Jebediah, whichever one he is, did not die today. Thank God. We didn't make it to the Mund, though. Mund. Okay, can we speed this up? Cool. Oh, shit! They're still alive, though. Okay, cool. Let's get our vessel recovered. And, let's try it again. We're gonna give one more go before. Yep, Jebediah. Done. 0 reputation. Alright, we're gonna give one more go before we get out of here. What time is it? Yeah. Launch. Hopefully don't screw it up again. already screwed it up. Do we have a target? Is the Mund our target? The important thing is that we just get out into the atmosphere as soon as possible. It seems to be trying to take us around the Earth for some reason. I think we're actually getting out into the out of the atmosphere quicker this way. Fully shoot now. Put 50 booster with one pod. Hey, what's up, Lord Putin? How's it going? It's been a while since I've seen you, man. A lot of heat going on here. Overheating pretty bad. That didn't happen last time. I'm busy. I play this, everything explodes at launch. Yeah, I haven't had that problem in a long time. Looks like this one's a loss as well. Hey, we did better last time. We just set it target to the Mund. So let's try that again. Okay. Set as target. Turn all that on. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, yep. We gotta keep our eye on the fuel. And we can decrease the weight and get out into space quicker. Alright. Use less fuel because less weight. I didn't think you're really supposed to drop your engines on your space station, but hey, who cares? Alright, we're actually doing a lot better than the first attempt we had. And doing a hell of a lot better than the last attempt we did. This is good. This is very, very good. Alright, get an atmosphere and we'll start doing our prograde and retrograde. Hopefully we can get to the Mund. Discover Kerbal into space and leave him. I got something better. Usually every time I try to orbit the moon, I end up slingshotting them off of the moon and sending them about 50 billion light years away. Therefore, they'll never return back to Kerbal. Alright. Alright, we need to aim ourselves to our prograde. And throttle that out. Or is it a prograde? Is what we need to target. There we go. Alright, now we need to look at... Nope. Prograde is what we need. Let's just throttle down so conserve some of that fuel. Alright. Pretty sure. Oops. Oh, wait. No. Okay, hold on. Let's shut the thrusters off. Okay. The Apotis. Add a maneuver. That? Are you new to KSP? Kind of. Oh crap. I thought kinda new. I haven't played this game. Oh, nope. Oh crap. Yep, that's it. Warped a little too fast. I could spend $20 on Fortnite to be a fury or not eat tomorrow. I guess I won't eat. Really? Really, Lord Putin? Can you not? Don't go direct up. While going up, do it at an angle. Okay. Can you not wait till the next time you get paid? Lord Putin? Is that not a feasible idea? And, Steam Buddy, yeah, I'm kinda... I mean, I played this, like, back when it first came out. Back when you can only get it off of their website. And, finally treated myself to buying the full game. On Steam. I played it on a friend of mine's computer back when it first came out. So, well, if that's the case, I guess you won't be eating tomorrow. So, Steam Buddy, should I not make my target the Mun? Should I just go ahead and launch and kind of set my own angle and then start targeting things once I get out in the atmosphere? First step, get Torbit. What's Torbit? The sun is round, therefore it is a planet. Sure, the sun is a planet. There it is. Can we target the sun? Get to orbit. Oh, get to orbit. Okay. Pretty sure that's not the sun. Okay. Oh shit. I really mean to do that, but okay. It works. Alright. Headed out in orbit. We didn't hit the space station that time with any of our debris. That's good. I had a problem last time I tried this tactic. I started to burn up. Teensy bit too steep. Oh, yeah, see, now I'm starting to burn up. Press M. Check on you, AP. Okay. The AP is growing larger. We're not burning up anymore. That's good. Wait until AP is at 100 or so. Hover over AP. Oh, wow. We're past 100 on the AP. Pretty sure. We'll just kill that real quick. Yeah, we're at 616,000 on the AP. Pretty sure that's not good. Make a maneuver, okay. I know, I do remember that you want to do your retrograde and prograde. I just can't remember which one you do first. Yank prograde. Okay. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've broke it. That's good. That's good. Okay, I know you kind of want equal parts. Prograde. Alright, so now we have the prograde set. Step! Alright, the prograde is set. So, then what? Look next to SAS. Click the X. Alright. No. On. Not that. Okay. So we have to add the maneuver again. No problem. We won't mess it up this time. Alright, that looks good. Talking about hitting the SAS button right here to have it on. Click the radioactive looking symbol. That one. Okay. Do I start giving it engine power? No? I'm learning how to play Kerbal. Alright. So, engines now? Or no? Okay, below SAS. See timer. Yes, estimated burn 0. Node in T minus 8 minutes 20 seconds. Is that when I start to burn? Alright. A little time warp. Okay. I'm really good at hitting too much time warp and then everything going to shit. Really quick. Maybe 10 times warp. Alright, 10 times warp's not too bad. We're gonna wait till it hits like 1 minute. And we'll stop the time warp. Alright. I don't think we'll have much fuel left on this stage, so we'll probably have to go down to just the pod and engine. Alright, so when I get there, do I just start burning fuel? And everything else will take care of its own? Okay. Do I need to, like, do a new maneuver set or something? The glowing bar is empty, or almost empty. Okay. That was it for that stage. Alright. Now what? We're almost in orbit. Congrats. Cut your engines. Alright. Oh, wait. Burning retrograde or prograde is how we get this orbit extend out to the moon. Right? Right? Now it's starting to come back to me. Press the check mark. The check mark. Edit the maneuver. Alright, well, we're done with the maneuver. Do we edit maneuver on the AP or the PE? Might have done something completely wrong. No, don't. Oh, well, it's too late. There. Make a PE maneuver. Okay. Add maneuver. Alright, now which one are we doing? Retrograde or prograde? Prograde. All right. The moon encounter. Moon escape. We gotta extend that out until the moon encounter is on its axis, right? Alright, I've double clicked the moon. I edit the maneuver node to make that purple line closer. We got 1 minute. Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Okay. Make the purple line closer to what exactly? I mean, like that? Closer to the moon. So like that? 49 seconds to try and make the PE on that line say 30 kilometers. I'm about to miss it. How do we get off kilter? Right, the top purple one a bit. Can't drag anything. Hey, do you have Discord? I do. Discord link is in the bottom. There's a link down below. Oh crap, I'm just completely fucking this up. I'm not currently signed into my Discord though. Oh, come on. This is kind of what we want right there. That's what we want. We want to encounter the moon. Alright, well, look, if you enjoy it, we do lots of different games. We'll probably do more Kerbal Space Program. Might get back on this later tonight because I've got to get going for dinner here soon in a minute anyways. Go ahead and leave a follow, turn the notifications on, and look for me getting live later tonight Also, you know, hit up my Twitter, follow that. I make um, tweets about when I'm going live and what I'm playing. Like I said, I'm going to have to get off here in a couple minutes anyways, so. We made it to space, though. That's the important thing. And we have an orbit established. Is there any way to cancel a maneuver? Or, yeah, there we go. Hey, alright, cool, man. Thanks for the follow. Hopefully I see you later tonight or another day soon. Trying to figure out how to change my focus. But yeah. Alright, man. I will catch you later. And for everybody else watching, I will be back later tonight. Until then, enjoy your evenings, your nights, your dinner, whatever you're going to do. And I will catch you later. Later. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't burn them, that fuel. Save game. We are orbit. Bum, 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 bum.